Okay, here we are. Let's go ahead and do the Trials of WIT. So we start off with the spinning staff. What does it mean that's almost halfway to Cleveland? Oh, it thought I was clicking on one of the stars in the background. The wizard staff spins faster and faster. Alright, so let's see. Let's see if I remember right. Hold on, it's been a while since I've done these, but I believe we cast Fetch at that. Yes, and then when it gets closer you want to use the Levitate spell, which I believe is this one. And just use the... What? Oh. Wait a minute, why didn't it work? Hold on, what am I missing here? Yeah, you do use up arrow to maintain your altitude. So why did it not work? There we go, now it's working. Alright. That wasn't so bad. I don't know why it didn't work the first time, but... Okay, so that's the air trial, and then the earth trial. You must now face raging earth and stone. Alright, so basically we have a wall, which is indeed made of earth and stone. So what we do is cast Trigger at it, and oh look, it turns into an angry wall with a menacing look in its eyes. So we stun the wall with Dazzle. Which of these is Dazzle? Is it that? No, that's Zap. That's Dazzle. Scat Dazzle! Alright, and then we climb over the wall. And the wall starts pounding on the pavement. So we use Trigger to turn it back into an inanimate object. And it fades away. Okay, next trial. Water. You must now overcome the subtle strengths of water and ice. I should probably save here because I have a tendency to shoot this block of ice in the wrong place. So it is a gigantic piece of ice. So basically you start off by using the flame dart and casting it at the water. And you seem to have melted the hoarfrost, not to be confused with the hornun. Now you can see that the iceberg is fractured. So at this point in time, use the Force Bolt spell, and you kind of try to cast it at that crack. And that happens. And you do this a few times. There we go, it seems to be working well. Oh, see, that sometimes happens to me. I'm not sure why sometimes he just casts it and it doesn't do anything. What? What do you mean, why do you treat yourself so inappropriately? Hold on. I don't want to waste my mana points. I'm still at 62. That should be more than enough, but still. Let me try this again, because I'm not sure why that sometimes happens. So that happens, you get a crack, and then you aim at the crack. Yes, feel free to make your own puns on that one. Alright, let's keep trying. Why does it not like what I'm doing with the spell? Where am I supposed to aim it? I don't think I had this problem in the original game, but for some reason it expects... There we go. Okay. Maybe I'm supposed to aim higher. I'm not sure. Alright, and finally the fire trial. You must now withstand the fury of my flames. Okay, so this one is pretty straightforward. You have a door and some fire behind it. There are some flames behind the door. So you use Fetch to open the door. Oh wait, why did... No, not Fetch to open the door. Open to open the door. Alright, with the door open, the fire's heat is more intense. So we calm it down with the Calm spell, which is this one. That spell is not targeted, it just applies to everything on the screen. Flames have died down, only to reveal a hole burned into the pathway. So to deal with that, you fetch the door shut. You figure this out, or you're just playing it by ear. And then finally Force Bolt and cast it at the top of the door to push it down and walk across it. You did it! You're at wit's end! Alright, and here we are back in the main hall. And people complain that I didn't read enough in the last episode, and I went through the trials relatively quickly, so I still have lots of time, so I'll just go ahead and try to read this, even though I've already read it before, but let's see. You have proven yourself worthy of the Wizards Institute of Technosophy and Erasmus's faith. Congratulations, you are now a Wizard Initiate. Now you have outgrown the childish hero business and can devote yourself to years of metaphysical musings and esoteric exercises designed to invigorate your intellect and to manipulate your mental and magical muscles. You have passed the stage from the lesser mortal plane into the realm of wizards. You are now qualified to begin your postgraduate magical training. In 15 or 20 years you will be ready to return to the world of mere men. Until that time you will bask in the sunshine and security of academia, knowing you shall receive the best of all possible educations. Ahead of you are the wonders of wizardry. Behind you are all the petty problems inherent in the mundane land. You have passed beyond those weaklings who depended upon your skills and dared to call you friend. You will now learn the real magic of the Wizards Institute of Technosophy, knowledge gained through careful study. Walk away from the world of those fools who claim they need you. You are more than just a hero now, you are a scholar. You have only to take the oath that you will ignore and forget about those who said they needed you in the land of Shapir and devote yourself to the improvement of your mind and magic. Will you take the oath? And it's laid on a little heavy here, and so there's more than a hint that there's something sinister or questionable about their offer. And of course, if you say yes, then the game ends. So you want to say no. You decline their generous offer. Well, it is obvious you think being a hero is more important than being a scholar. Perhaps someday when you have matured a bit, you will comprehend the enormity of the education you have ignored. The Wizards Institute of Ignosary is for real wizards rather than the real world. You hear the voice of Erasmus again. Congratulations, Wizard Lightblight. You have shown exceptional intelligence by refusing to take their silly oath. After all, what good is magic or knowledge unless you use it? My graduation present for you is the reversal spell. You may recall the kobold's use of it against you in Spielberg. Cast reversal and magical attacks directed at you will rebound to their caster, but take care it will not help against the indirect effects of other spells. You feel the thrill of knowledge. Now you know how to cast the spell of reversal. If knowledge is so thrilling, why didn't you agree to 20 years in the cooker? You should now return to Shapir. They really need a real wizard hero like you there. And remember, those who can, do. Those that can't tell others what to do? Fenris, when is a rat not a rat? When it turns into its rat hole? No, when it's eradicated. What did the rat say as he fell 12,000 feet straight down? It's a long way to tip a ratty? Or maybe cheese it. I swiss I hadn't gone this way. Oh, all right. What did the rat say? I'm not sure, but I know a way to find out. Care to volunteer? I guess I blew it. I'd cheddar be Gouda for a while, right? Right. At any rate, wizard hero, good luck and farewell. Alright. And that's it. And let's see. I did that with still 12 mana points left. Not too bad. And now if you try to cast Detect Magic here again, the door still appears, but you discover that your open spell is no longer effective on the door because you've already passed the trials of WIT. So that's it. Done with WIT. And that's it. We have completed the Wizards Institute of Technosophy. So what shall we do with the rest of our day? It's still midday and we've got some time left on day 3. I'm getting close to the end of the video, so I'll probably stop soon. There you can see the WIT portal. Might show up better if I go somewhere else. That's what it looks like on the map. So, if I were an actual wizard character, not just a fighter with some magical ability, but an actual wizard type character, what I could do at this point is go visit Aziza, and we could sit down, and sure. And let's see, and challenge her to her game. Oh. She doesn't know what I mean by trying to challenge her. Let me see if I ask her about... Yeah, she starts talking about keeping Laughing's game. Aziza has a game that she'll play with an actual wizard-type character, but you can't just be a magical. You can't just have magical ability. Keep Laughin will play his Force Bolt Flurry game with you as long as you have some magical ability, but to play Aziza's game, you need to be an actual wizard-type character. So what I'm probably going to go ahead and do in the next video is just start a new game with an actual wizard character and just quickly go through WIT and then just show off Aziza's game. So I probably will want to do that since, well, you know, it's something new that they added to this remake and I can't do it now. So I'll probably want to show that off. So I'll see you folks next time when we can play with Aziza. Ho ho ho. Yes, alright. Alright, thanks for watching everyone. I'll see you later, and this has been the Trials of the Wizards Institute of Technosry. I will see you next time, folks. Bye-bye for now.